Hi everyone. Let's start with a small exercise. Let's start with a small exercise. I want you all to think about the last time you bought something. Chances are the journey started on a website, and that's exactly why your first website matters. Hi everyone, I'm Maxim Kasterman. I'm a business analyst here at Odoo, and I really like my job. But like many of you, I also have a passion outside of work. And at some point I started thinking, what if I can turn that passion into something more? Maybe even a small side hustle that brings in some revenue. For me, that passion is padel. Imagine being able to offer coaching sessions, sell rackets and equipment, and share tips with other people who love the sport. These are all small ideas, but without a website, they stay hidden. Because today, visibility is everything. If people can't find you online, it's almost like you don't even exist. And that's where we can get stuck. We know a website is the first step, but it feels complicated or it sounds expensive. Well, the truth is, it doesn't have to be any of this. Today, we're going to be seeing how fast and easy it is to create your first website with Odoo. We're going to be starting with the AI website builder to see how he will already build a website. We're going to configure a full website from A to Z, and then we're also going to be seeing the customer point of view of the website. So it all starts with going to odoo.com and then say that we start now, it's free. And at this point we come to a screen where you can select all the business apps, and today it's the website of course, so let's select that one. And at that point, we can fill in the information of our company and ourselves. And if we then click Start Now, we come to this screen. So this is the database I already filled it in. And so the AI asks me, ready to build the perfect website? I think we are ready. Let's do it. So here I'm going to give the AI some information about the business, what I want on the website, so that it knows what to make for me. So I want an online store for my padel club business, and the main objective is to sell more. And then the AI asks me for a color palette, and it detects it automatically from my logo, but let's go with a green color. And then he asked me to add some pages and features. You can see, because I said that I wanted to sell more on an online store, the shop is already there, so that's good. So let's build my website. And now it's time to choose a theme. I can hover over it and I see how it looks. I really like the first one already, but let's have a look at some more themes. And you see there's always a lot of people from Odoo working on these themes, and it looks really beautiful and there's plenty of choice. But let's stick with the first one because I think that one looks nice. So at this point I gave all the information to the AI website builder, so now it's applying the colors and the designs that we previously selected. It's going to search for images in a free library, and it's going to use that on the website. It's adapting the building blocks, we'll get into that in just a minute. It's generating expiring text so that you can already visibly see on the website some text in the right layout, and then later you can change that as well. And then it's activating all the features just like the shop that we selected, and it's enabling a lot more feature. And then, yeah, the AI is still loading. I always tell to myself, the longer it takes for the AI to load, the better the result. So we'll be seeing what we will get. Exciting. And we will go more into all the features, of course, in just a bit. But there's quite a lot, so that's quite a lot to configure as well, of course. Okay, here we are. We have the pre-made website, just like the theme that was previously shown. You see, at this point we're on the landing page, the home page. And for the landing page, it's important to be beautiful because it's the first page where the visitor comes. And on the first page, we're going to say what we will be doing, what a visitor can find on the website. So it says Padel Club, your ultimate Padel experience all in one. That's good. Let's now go into the editor to change the text a bit. So we're going to tell the customers what they can find on the website, and I will be offering coaching sessions, I will sell equipment, and I will share some tips and tricks with the other players. And at join now, we can remove that. And then we can scroll down to configure a bit more. Here we can see some product categories, but we'll dive more in that in just a bit. So let's remove this building block. And then we come to the first one. And so in the first thing, I want to explain more about me as a padel coach. So I will write this about me as a coach. All right, and then I'll explain a bit the mission of myself as a padel coach. So I'll just say I'm passionate about helping people improve in their own playing style. Okay, nice. Let's remove this button as well, and let's change the picture now. You see, it's a duo step already. That looks nice, but I want to make it a little more personal. So let's change the image. And here I can see the library that is there, and I can always upload pictures from my local computer, and then it's in there. But let's select this picture of me, and let's remove the duo step. And let's make it a bit more appealing layout-wise. So let's make it a bit smaller, and let's put it bit more to the right side as well. Okay, that's nice. I have the first step, the coaching. I introduced myself. So that's the first step of the landing page, is a summary of the website, the coaching, the equipment, and the tips. And then we're now going to be making links with the right sections. So the second thing is not the coaching, but it's the equipment. I want to sell padel rackets, some products. So to do that, I'm gonna save the layout settings, and I will be making a new product, a new padel racket. So I click on new, and I say, for example, Suix Spider Control. And then I will upload a picture of the padel rackets so that it's a bit easier to find as well, that I can see the product. I will then put a sales price for this padel racket. Let's say that it's $150, and then you have the text coming up on that as well. And we have the racket now, but it's always interesting for people when they search for a product to also see what kind of specifications that the racket has. And so for the padel rackets, it's important to know the shape, that's the weight and the balance. And here, that I can configure in the attributes. I can say that it's a round shape and a medium weight and a high balance. And then the people can filter on these specifications. All right, let's go even a bit further. When people are buying a padel racket, you don't look at one padel racket. You want to see all the other possible rackets, and that we can do in the alternative rackets. So if I click on it, I see other products that are already in the database. So let's put a Bull Padel Vertex as well, a Nox racket, and a Wilson Blades team. So these are the alternative products. So yeah, the people, they can now buy a racket and see other rackets. And what's also nice to boost some sales is to suggest some other products when people are buying a racket, such as padel balls, because to play padel, you need a racket, but you also need balls. And this we can do in the optional products. So let's add it there. Then we added one picture now, but it's always interesting to have some other pictures, some other perspectives of the rackets. So that we can do here in the e-commerce media. So yeah, we have the product now. It's a racket, and when a person is buying a product, a racket for example, it needs to be very easy for the customer to find the right product. And for this we will be using the product categories. It's a bit of a navigation for the client. And here I can see all the product categories that were preloaded with the AI. And yeah, this is obviously a padel racket. So let's put it here. And this is a new product, so I will be selling it as a new racket that's fresh on the market as well. And we can do that in the ribbon to say like that it's a new racket. And then once I fully configured my product, I can publish it on the website as well, that it's visible for the customers. So let's have a look at the front end, at what the customers will see when they click on the racket. So we go to the front end, this is what they see. They see that it's a new racket with the perspectives, they see the price, they see the specifications, and they see the alternative products as well. But right now it's just some specifications. We want to say a bit more about the racket. And that we can do in the product description to say, for example, a perfect racket for an experienced player. Yeah, that's nice. Then they can read something about the racket as well. And when people are buying products online today, you can't escape it. Everybody will check the reviews to see what other people thought about the product. And this we can activate easily in the reviews. Of course, it's a new racket, so there is no reviews yet. So yeah, that's great. That's very important as well. So we'll be saving this. This is good. This is the first step. We have the racket now. And we mentioned the product categories, the navigation for the customer, that it's very important. So let's go a bit deeper in there. So if you go to the e-commerce categories, we see all the categories that are there by the AI already. So let's remove the ones that we don't need. And let's modify and improve the categories that we already have. So if we click on the rackets, we can then add a picture that it's a bit more appealing. We will see how it will look like in just a bit. So we click on, from our local library, we upload a picture of the product category. So let's do this for the balls, the rackets, and then the footwear as well. We will be selling padel shoes as well. So we have the products, we have the product categories. Now we need to put the other rackets in the right categories as well. So we'll go to the products, and here we see the products that are visible on the website. But if I remove this filter, I will see all my products, and I still need to put my other rackets in the right categories. So let's do that now. I will go it through a list view. That's a bit faster. That's really nice that you can do this. So I will update the product categories for these rackets. The head paddle one, it's a paddle ball. And the Adidas, yeah, that's a shoe, that's footwear. Okay, great. So we almost have everything. We have the product categories. We gave nice pictures. Now it's time to use these pictures. If we go to the shop, we come directly into the shop, and then we can see the categories. But we can do it even better. So if we go into the menu editor, I will for now remove the shop, and I will add a new mega item called shop. And if I click on this and I put it there, we're going to be seeing that we now have an option to click on it and to hover on it. And if we click on it, it loads some categories that you have a visible ID, and it's time now to synchronize it with our very own product categories. And if I click on here, I see it a bit nicer. Let's go a bit back into the product categories. Yeah, let's go into the product. Let's go into the categories. All right, nice. So I see the product categories there. Let's go a bit down. Now it's time to launch our website. And to launch our website, it's always good to go with some sales. To promote the website, people want to see a discount. And for this, we can use the price list. So if we go into the price list, we can then say, for example, that we're now September, and from the beginning of September, we will give a discount to the customer. So we'll do a 10% discount, and we'll apply it on all the products we have, and it's gonna be a 10% discount on the sales price for the full month of September. So this we can do easily in the price list. All right, let's save it. Let's go back to the home page. We have the categories. Let's go do the linking between the landing page and the e-commerce now. So we go back into the building blocks. We're gonna drag our catalog block, and here you can see it's a lot of sofas. But if we click, for example, on the last one, we will see it with our own products as well. And here you can see the Suix spider control. So let's save this. And we now have the product, we have our racket, we have the product categories. We have a discount, so you can see easily that there is now a racket for $150, but $135, so that's nice. Now the customers, they will still need to be able to pay on the website as well. And for that, we can go into the payment methods, the payment providers, and we will see all kinds of links that Odoo has with the external providers. But for this, let's just use the demo. So the clients can pay, but if they buy a racket, we still need to deliver the racket to the client as well. And this we can do in the delivery methods. And here you can see a standard delivery. We click on it, and we can say that if people are buying a racket, we say that it's a fixed price of $5, but that we offer it for free, for example, for if the order is above 50 euros. Okay, great, we have the delivery. The people can buy it. So we configured the e-commerce. We have our products, we have our product categories for the easy navigation, we have the price list for the discount to promote our website, we have the payment and the delivery methods. Now it's time to go to our last thing. We have the coaching, we have the equipment, and now it's time to talk about the tips. And for the tips, it's nice to use a blog, for example. That's the way I will be sharing my padel tips with the rest of the people. So I'm downloading now the blog application directly from the building blocks. So let's go into the blog, and here we can see that we don't have any blocks yet, and that we should click on new in the top right corner. So let's do it, and let's click on the blog post. And for the tips, I will be generating a blog about tips and tricks, and let's create it. And the title of this tip will be how to do a smash in padel. How to do a smash. The padel is in there. All right, let's save it. So we see now a blog post, and I can write a blog on how to do the smash. But I won't be writing it myself. We will use the help of AI to write how to do it. So I'll just click on the AI icon, and I will say, write a blog post on how to do a smash in padel in HTML. And the HTML is just there so that the AI knows to use the right formatting to have a nice layout. And so the chat opened with the AI. I'm now talking with it. He's thinking, and he will generate some nice text on how to do the smash. All right, let's fine tune it a bit. Let's remove this. And let's also put a nice picture on the blog that it's a bit more appealing. So let's go to our library. We see the pictures. Let's click on it. Okay, this looks very nice. Let's save this. Let's go back to our home page, because now it's time to do the linking between the landing page, the home page, and the blog as well. So let's scroll down. Let's go to the edit, and let's add a new block for the blog. So here we are. I will click on it, and I will see that it's still sample, because the blog, we wrote it, but we didn't tell Odoo yet that it's finalized to be published. For this, we go back into the blog, and we see that we haven't told Odoo that we finished writing it. So let's publish the blog, that it's now visible for all the people. So if we scroll down, we see now our latest content, which is how to do a smash in padel. So we have the landing page. We made a summary of the coaching, the equipment, and the tips. We linked everything to the right sections. We linked the landing page through the e-commerce, through the blog, and it must be beautiful, of course. And then we saw how to configure the full e-commerce, and we used AI to help us make a blog together. So let's go back to the next step, and that's how will the customer see this website. So for that, I'm going to log out. And then I'm really in the perspective of the customer. So I go on the website, I see, okay, this is the Padel Club, your ultimate Padel experience all in one. I see coaching, equipment, and tips. I can read some things about me as a Padel coach. I see a nice racket in there already, and I can read on how to do a smash. So let's read on it. How to do a smash in padel, mastering the smash, I can read it, but if I do a smash in padel and it doesn't go well, it's always time to buy a new racket. That solves it, and that will be better. So let's go into the shop, let's click on the product category of the racket, and here on the right I see all the heuristics that I can filter on. I see the racket with the ribbon of a new racket. I see the racket itself, and I see that the price is 135 euros. So let's add it to the cart. Let's go and view the cart, and here I can see that it's 135 euros. So let's check out, and I will put my details in here. So that's great. Let's confirm this now, and let's go. I see the delivery method. I can confirm, and I can pay it as well. So that's amazing. I bought my racket now. So as a customer, I discovered the whole landing page. I navigated through the shop. I bought the product, and I filled in all my details. So that's how fast and easy it is to configure a website in Odoo. The only thing left for you to do is take the first step. So launch your website with Odoo today. Thank you. Don't go. All right. Yeah.
So, first question, do you hear me? Yes. Are other shipping methods available, such as bpost?
You can have a look in the shipping methods here. So let's go into the website. You can have a look at the delivery methods, the standard delivery. And if we go, I think it's in another module to do a link with bpost, but it's certainly possible. I think the people from inventory at the booth can help the people more with how to configure that into detail.
Perfect. Another question, do I have to redirect, for example, to odoo.com or vice versa in the web server, or can I accomplish this somehow inside of Odoo?
Sorry, I didn't quite get the question. Can I have a look? And to redirect to odoo.com or the website. We'll go to the next one and we'll come back on this one. It's a bit.
What are the best practices to ensure good website performance, speed, SEO, mobile friendliness directly within Odoo?
That's a good question. Today is fully into the day of the website, basically. So this is just the kickoff. In the following talks, they will go more into SEO. So there is full documentation on how to build a perfect website in Odoo. This is just a kickoff, so you can watch all the following talks on how to configure it.
Perfect. Can we create a menu to show products, not sales purposes? If yes, how?
Can we create a menu to show products, not sales purposes? Yeah, we can show our products. There is a way with a zero price list that you just show the products, but the people can't buy it. So I'll go into the database in sales. Maybe it's in website. In the website configuration, there is prevent the sale of zero price products. And then you put products that you don't want to sell on the website, for example, at zero. And customers, they can still see the products, but they cannot buy it.
Is it possible to add a 3D image of your product in order for the customer to have a 360 image of the product directly via Odoo without a third-party provider?
It's a good question. I think the website experts at the booth can tell you more about it. I know a video is possible, for example, about the 3D image with the 360 view. I think at the booth they will be able to tell you.
How does Odoo's website builder handle multilingual and multi-currency websites, especially for businesses targeting international clients?
Yeah, good question. So Odoo, you can have multiple websites, of course, in Odoo as well. The language, it's very easy. So if you go into configuration, you have languages and you can install more languages and you can display more languages. And then you need to translate your pages, but you can do that with AI, so it's very, very easy. And for the currencies, you can activate multiple price lists. And in the price lists, like we just see to give a discount to the persons, you can say that it's applicable for a certain website, but then on the price list you can also say for which country group it is and in which currency it is, if you have multiple currencies, but in this case I only have one.
Perfect. Is it possible to link the website to Google Search Console, and where can we edit the head and body to add Google tags?
Good question. Thank you for it. I think it's quite important for the SEO. But again, I think the website expert at the booth will, or in the following talks in the day, you can ask that question again when it's when it's a bit more about Google Analytics and SEO in general.
Perfect. I think that's it in terms of questions.
All right. Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.